So hi guys, I would like to welcome you to our almost fall scavenger hunt. It is now fall, but when we started it was almost fall. I have to confess that the first time through I did not turn the recording on. So you guys who watch this, you get the express version. So we are re-recording. And so I just want to say welcome. I'm so glad you're all here. It was really neat to see everyone's pictures. And I hope you enjoy this. And so first we had the selfies. And you can just see the creativity going on here. I love seeing everyone's pictures. This one right here is so much fun. The sunflower picture looks like that could be a senior picture. It's just beautiful. And so our first question was, where are you from? And so we had New Jersey, Massachusetts, Iowa, Alberta, Canada, Wyoming, Milford, Nebraska, New York. We have a German girl living in Pennsylvania, San Diego County, California, New Mexico, Arizona, Nebraska. So that is really cool that we have people from so many locations. It's fun how the internet can make our world so small. Bridges. These are absolutely beautiful bridge pictures. I like how this one is going over the little ravine. That's awesome. And a few more fun pictures. This one over here looks like it could be on a brochure for trail riding. And so does this one. These are just really, really neat. So the next thing I asked was, how long have you had your horse? And so answers in our group were 4 years, 1 year and 3 months, 13 years, 16 years, 3 years, 27, 13, 17, 3, 4, and 6, and 16, 2 and 5, 5 years, 4.25 years. So most of you guys have had your horses for quite a while. That's really awesome. Hats. These are really fun to see. So these horses have their hats pretty much in the middle of their heads. This one's a one-ear hat. I was impressed that she got all the hats on at the same time, and these are kind of in the middle. Oh, and another one ear. We have different ways to wear hats on our horses. And then these were all one ear hats. They were pretty fun hats. So prize number 1 is sponsored by Teresa Burns. And there's a couple of Masterson Method different books and videos that the winner can choose from. And so we drew that name, and the winner was Joe Reed. And so I will get her in touch with Teresa. Thank you, Teresa, for sponsoring that prize. Number 4 is the reflection. And so you can just take a look at these. These pictures are just beautiful. I love what you guys did. So you can just enjoy those. This one looks like it should be like a book cover or state park guide or something like that. I really like that picture. These are cute. So then I asked, what is your favorite activity to do with your horse? And so we had a variety, trail riding, massage, carriage driving, trail challenges, trail ride, obstacles, Western dressage, groundwork, trail obstacles, trail riding, grooming and prepping for shows, trail riding and obstacles, fun shows. To be honest, just sitting and standing with him, but it's also fun to ride. Hanging out with him is the best. Costumes. So that's kind of fun. The pumpkins and the gourds just made for some beautiful pictures, so I hope you enjoy those. I love this with the hay bales. That's really neat. And this young man had a lot of fun with his pictures. And I'm wondering how long those pumpkins stayed on that horse. That looks kind of tricky, but I like it. Prize 2 and 3, virtual trail rider challenge entries. I think most of you guys are familiar with the virtual trail rider challenges. Anyway, if you're not, I hope you can check them out. They're a lot of fun and they give a lot of practice to your, a lot of purpose to your practice, as well as giving you something to practice and giving you some written feedback. And those go to Jen Feistman and Kim Adams. So then we have number 6, 2 different leaves of different colors. You can enjoy these pictures. The leaves and the mule's mane are so much fun. And then I asked, what breed is your horse? So in this group, we have Arabian donkey, Appaloosa quarter horse, a Rocky Mountain cross, paints, quarter horse, Pasofino, quarter horses, a mule, more quarter horses, a mini, Kentucky, mountain saddle horse, a paint, a half flinger Arabian. So anyway, that's kind of fun. And then we get to the wildlife. So we have like a tortoise. These are wild turkeys, so that's pretty cool that you can get that close to them. A squirrel, deer. We have a couple more deer. I think this is probably a decoy. I love that mule's expression. And I think I think it's probably a crocodile. That would be really fun to have for an upcoming trail challenge. So prize number 4 is a halter and lead rope, and it is sponsored by Charmaine Rex. She is a realtor in the Lincoln, Nebraska area. So she knows horses. So if any of you need a horse property or any other property in the Nebraska area, she'd be a great gal to call. So just get a hold of her, save her number if you're planning on moving to Nebraska. And so the halter and lead rope went to Taylor Thompson. And we hope that you enjoy that. All right, so number 8 is sunset and sunrise. So just absolutely beautiful pictures. So when I writing out these categories, I'm trying to give you guys fun things to do, but I'm also trying to create some pictures for you that would be fun, that maybe you wouldn't normally take the time to take, and so that you have some pictures maybe to put on your wall or in your scrapbook or on your computer screen or something like that. So these are just beautiful. These 2 I thought were just stunning. This picture here, I love the composition of that picture. That is just really nice. I like the way the sun rays are shining through on those. So then I asked, what is your favorite trail obstacle? So the answers were bridge, curtains, a bunch more bridges, curtains, gates, anything with water, tires, flags, backing the L, mailboxes, push-throughs, teeter-totter, spin box. And so that was kind of fun, because whenever I ask that question, 50% of people say bridges. It just kind of hands down, and then the others say all the others. So I just thought that was kind of fun. All right, so now we need to stand on something black. So here we have some tarp varieties and mats of something black. Those cats are paper plates. I thought those were so cool. And I think it's really neat the way that pony has a paper plate under each foot. And then we have a horse standing on a spider and another one on a tire. And then these guys are going for foot on the water tank. And then we've got 4 feet on the pedestal. So Anthony's doing a great job. Prize number 5 is the lariat rope basket. And that comes from Patty Palmer. Patty's been active in our virtuals a while back. She was active for a long time, and we just enjoyed having her. She had a little bit of Facebook trouble, so if you notice over here, she's now under Patty Phyla. But she makes these really cool bowls out of old lariat ropes. And so this one is the prize. And so we drew names for that. And the winner is Susan Fabulero. Hopefully I said that close enough. So I will get Patty and you guys connected. And then if any of you guys want some cool cowboy decor for your house, get a hold of Patty. Her phone number is on here, or you can just find her on Facebook. And there's also a post about her product in the Facebook group. So thank you, Patty. The Gaskin, we just had to, check out you guys's horse anatomy knowledge. I love this one, the way it's labeled. So that way I don't miss it. And then these guys went a step farther. So this person is laying on their horse and pointing in the area of the Gaskin. And then here's the horse's Gaskin and her Gaskin. So if your horse could be another species, what species would he be? So the answers that we got were sloth, dog, lap dog, puppy dog, mountain lion, a giraffe so he could see better, a giant puppy dog, a princess, a bear, a person, aka princess, a dragon, a yellow lab, a golden retriever, a lab. So that is kind of funny. Because when we did the pictures representing your horse's personality, here we go. We had a golden retriever dog, so I thought that was cute. We've got sweet treats, a unicorn. I know Cat's horse is named Potato. I think it's kind of cute here how this one is so curious with that unicorn costume. We've got some friendship bracelets. This one I think is just kind of saying hi. We've got some treats, a sweet drink. It's like they're having coffee together. We've got some dog toys, so that would kind of go with the horse being the dog. And then I think this one just wants to go off into the adventure area and go on his own journey. And then we have this kind of naughty horse going on here. So prizes 6 and 7. I wrote a book called How to Build Simple Trail Obstacles. We've sold a lot of them. I wrote it right before COVID started. And I'm going to give away 2 of those. And if you guys already have one, you can just give them away for Christmas presents or something like that. And so the winners were Tanya Fisher and Kat Early. So next we needed to straddle a pole. And here we go straddling the pole as if we were going to side pass it. I appreciate the nice crossover, that horse in the middle. And then we have some that are straddling it lengthwise. And so that is the topic for this month in trail obstacle horsemanship, as we're going to work on straddling the pole and then kind of understanding that exercise a little bit better. So where is the strangest place you have rode your horse? So we have, for answers, we have in a parade, the Calgary Stampede, a cemetery, a tunnel under a railroad track, a neighborhood, a tunnel to nowhere in North Carolina, Discothy Lake, possibly, back in the day, the McDonald's drive-through when they were a kid, the city church parking lot in the house. So that is a lot of fun. So then that just kind of moves us into going through a gate or a door. I'm just kind of wondering how many of you guys enjoy gates. I think they're a lot of fun. So we have some conventional gates here. And then notice this little pony is opening the gate himself. And then over here, we have this collage, which is like the whole thing, like going up to the gate and opening it and going through and closing it. And that's like just the most super complete answer and beautifully put together. And then I kind of asked you guys about places that you've gone because of these pictures. And so this horse is maybe possibly in the feed shed, but this horse is inside. And then Anthony has his pony in the house. I love it. And then number 15, we're going to take a photo underneath something. So we're underneath a tarp. So that might have taken a little de-spooking, and a tarp shed and a branch. And I thought the basketball hoop was a very unique thing to stand under. And then we have an announcer stand. This looks like an umbrella. These trees are beautiful, and another tarp. And then I think these minis have a big advantage in this topic, and our small mule. They had some really neat things to be underneath. And so then we went under the trees, under some lights, and again, under some more trees and branches. And then we have our clove hitch knots. And so when I asked for these, I was thinking I always tie clove hitch when I tie my leader rope around the saddle horn. I might have to put a picture of that in the Facebook group. But then these knots also will work, and they look great. So I was kind of curious what kind of knots you would like to learn. And basically the answers that we got were just a simple, like quick release kind of knot. So that was kind of cool to know. Prizes 8 and 9 is the bridge building bundle. I wrote this a while back. We have a rocking bridge, a teeter-totter. This is a rolling bridge, a 4x4 square bridge, and then a narrow bridge. And so the winner of the bridge building bundle is Sandra Church and Joy Linehan. So next we have Carry Something Spooky. And so all of these guys chose spiders. Some great pictures. And then here are people who are actually on their horses carrying things. This whole orange getup looks a little scary. And then we have horses carrying some scary stuffed animals and a mule. And then we have just some Halloween stuff. This guy looks pretty scary. This guy would be really good for studying our anatomy and how we sit. And then this is pretty crazy. So what is the scariest item you have ever carried on a horse? So Angie had a great answer, and she said a pooping calf. Then we have a flapping tarp. Alicia says her horse would say it was a book. Kat said it was a donkey skull, still slightly smelly. A 4-foot tall Sylvester was stuffed. My child, I get that. A bag of aluminum cans that he was terrified of, and she was only 9. A rain slicker, a jacket, a balloon bouquet, carriage poles, and World War II from Joe. That's probably a story to hear. So then we have reading a spooky story. And so I believe this is Joe, and she got all her horses to stand out here. And then we have some fun, beautiful pictures. It's very important to know what snakes you need to worry about. So I like that. I picked this picture just because I love the expression, and the blue clouds just kind of caught my eye. And then here we are reading spooky stories. Kate explained this picture very well. So my daughter Kate helps with this um, scavenger hunt. She checked in all the photos and pulled the photos for the slideshow and did all that good stuff. And so this was Kate's favorite photo. Kate, do you want to tell us why?
Yeah, so this lady, I believe it's Karen, is reading It by Stephen King, and she's dressed up as a clown, and her horse is dressed up as Georgie, the little kid in the rain jacket that is following the red balloon. And so it was just so thoughtful, and I thought she did a really good job on picking like an actual topic and just completely running with it. I think that she did a very good job, and it was just really cool to see it.
All right. So thanks, Kate. So that was Kate's pick. And then our prize 10 and 11 is this pedestal building plan. I made this just not too long ago. It's just kind of an easy way to make a pedestal. So I started looking around online for pedestal plans and I couldn't find anything simple. The ones I found were incredibly complicated. So I was just like, yeah. I have a pedestal that my dad built when he was in high school. And so I just kind of patterned it off of that one and put this quick plan together. So that's real easy that anyone can build. And so the winners of that are Gwen Coffalone and Robin Hirsch. So then we went into the Halloween or the fall portraits. And so these are just, pictures that we're just creating memories. And so we just had some fun pictures here with witches and ghost. And then this here is Captain America, a superhero. So that is great. And we've got something really scary in this backyard over here and some beautiful fall scenery in the middle. And here's just some more great fall portraits. And these all were pretty amazing. They looked kind of like, official portraits, and I really liked those. So then I asked you guys to spend 15 minutes of silence with your horse and to journal about the experience. I think sometimes it's just so important for us to just slow down and to be present. So there's just some things, noticing when we're silent. And then we had a few observations. This one was just nice. She was noticing things her horse was aware of, and that she didn't appreciate flies, and that she's just content being there. This horse was yawning and turning and checking on them, and so they just had some nice quiet time. This note was really cool. This lady was talking about the patterns that she was noticing in when her horses were eating, and how some do the same thing, or they all kind of do the same thing and they all eat a little bit different. That was kind of cool. And this one is from our youngest participant. And Rosie paid attention to me and she liked the time and she just stood still. So that is so awesome. Prize number 12 is from crossroadsequestrian.com. And this is a new online shop. And I'm going to post this in the group so you guys can go see it. There's one $50 gift certificate. And I'd like to thank Kat Early for bringing this to us. And then everyone who goes there can get a one-time 10% off. It says Obstacle 2024. And so I will share more about that with you guys in the Facebook group. And the winner of that $50 gift certificate is Mariah Butler. So congratulations, Mariah. The new goal, it's important that we have goals, if not, otherwise we're just kind of wandering around without much to do. So it's always important to have goals. So Pearl was not a fan of walking on the black tablecloth, so they're going to work on tarps and other things to help build confidence. And then this gal has 3 goals: to get out to my parents' place to ride on their big acreage with friends and learn to step up on a tractor tire and start some sort of liberty training. So that's all 3 things to get done. This one is just pretty. I can't tell exactly what it says, but it's just kind of cool how this is set up with the 4 pictures behind and the iPad screen. This is just kind of neat. I'm guessing this person wants to get out and trail ride. Our young man wants to learn how to rope from his pony, and I bet he will get that done. And then here we have 5 horses, and each one has an individual goal. And I like it because they're just simple goals. So improving obstacles, desensitizing with, I can't quite read that one, but manners at liberty, pole work to improve body conditioning, and spending more time with them is what she wants to do. And I just really appreciate how nice and simple each of those goals are, because it makes them doable. And when we have doable goals that we can actually get done, it builds our confidence. And so I'm just all about building our confidence. And this one is about having Elsa canter consistently on both her left and right lead while under saddle. That is awesome. All right, so prize 13 and 14 is a coaching call with me. So I do have an online group that we meet weekly. We go through the trail obstacle horsemanship, which is a membership that I have. We go through that curriculum. And then so you can be at whatever place in that you need to be. And then you take a little video of just like what questions you have or what you're working on. And then we get together once a week. We discuss those videos and kind of work on next steps and what you need to work on. And that's kind of a fun experience. We do it in small groups of 2 to 4. So if you're interested in that, let me know. But 2 of you get a individual 30-minute power session with me. We can talk about virtual videos or whatever you want to talk about. And so the winners of that are Karen McRuthers and Diana Carda. So then this time we said we were going to have some overall awards. So best overall photo collection, we chose 3 people. We have Lindsay Robinson. Those pictures are just beautiful. That little pony is so photogenic. And then we have Melanie Reynolds. This just exceptional photos. Oh, I love the turkey hats. And then Susan Favaloro also had some beautiful pictures. So we tend to make cricket concoction awards around here. And so these people will each be getting something that Kate or I makes with the cricket. And then honorable mention to Mariah Butler. And then we have an honorable mention to Joe Reed. We thought it was really cool the way she got these 3 horses to stand around while she read her book, and they're all positioned appropriately for the camera. And then this is just a beautiful by Alicia Barden, where you can see the reflection in the horse's eye. That's just really neat. So the next fun thing that you guys are going to be able to participate in, that thing that I'm doing is I'm going to have a trail obstacle festival, November 1st through 8th. And so starting next week, you'll start hearing about that. It's going to be free. It's going to be online, and it'll be all kinds of fun trail obstacle tidbits. So I hope you enjoy that. It takes, so I wait to order the medals until I know how many people got done, because the medals are special just for this event, and I didn't want to have a lot of extras or not have enough. So yesterday we kind of got a count on everything, and so I ordered medals yesterday. They're usually to me within 3 weeks. So as soon as I get them, they will go out to you guys. When you get your awards, take a picture of you and your horse with your award and post it in the Facebook group. And then I just want to say congratulations and thank you so much. And thank you for being here with us tonight. It's so much fun to see you guys and get to know you guys. I know Anthony loved this, and he's excited to get more creative for the next one. That's the young man that did that. I'm so happy that he did this with us. Donna says that this was fun. And so anyway, I hope you guys had fun, and we'll see you next time. We'll probably do one either around Christmas or January. It'll probably be our next one. So thanks so much, and you guys just take care.